If you do this as a real estate agent on your Facebook account, there's a 99% chance you're going to add yourself 1, 2, or even 3 listing appointments every single month from your Facebook profile organically. So we're talking about something that doesn't cost you any money. Now, if you do the opposite, which also I'm going to show you in this video, there's 99% chance you're not going to get any new leads or any new customers from your Facebook organically. So massive difference. We're talking about 1 listing a month, $8,000 per listing. That's $100,000 per year organically, again, without spending any money on leads or any advertising. If your listing price is higher, if your marketing costs are higher, even bigger difference. So let's dive right in. And to probably explain this, we need to talk about 2 different types of Facebook profiles. So a lot of people think there's only one. There's actually 2. So you have your personal page on your Facebook, and then you also have your business page on Facebook. And obviously, as the names kind of like predict, personal page is for your personal use, and then business page is for your business use. Now, what most agents do is that they think that the business page is sort of where they get business from, right? And that's why a lot of people tend to kind of like avoid using the personal page because they don't want to be salesy, right? They don't want to destroy relationships or kind of like being annoying real estate agent whatsoever. Now, this is due to thinking that Facebook is an advertising platform, right? So they go on Facebook and they're like, okay, well, how can I get business, right? So people post just sold, just listed articles, or use usually tools to do so. Now, instead of doing that, you want to think about it from a place of deepening and strengthening existing relationships and also staying top of mind with the relationships. And that's exactly why this doesn't work that most people do, which is kind of like posting salesy content, right? Or not using the Facebook personal page at all, because obviously we're either salesy or we're not staying top of mind at all, right? So those 2 are very bad options. Now, let's talk about why it doesn't work. So why would using a personal page either in a salesy way or just not using personal page or just using a business page, not using the personal page at all, why that doesn't work, why that doesn't get listings, right? Well, with Facebook, there's actually incentive structure set in place when they have these 2 profiles. When you have your personal profile, right, Facebook thinks that you're a customer of the platform. And when I say customer, you're somebody that goes to the platform, or somebody that consumes their content, right? You're looking at the people's posts, but in the meanwhile, while you're looking at the post, you're looking at also some of the ads. And so when you do that, right, you're a consumer of the platform, and Facebook has an incentive, right, that you come back to the platform, you consume the content, you also look at some of the ads, you click on the ads, and you purchase something from the ads, right? So Facebook can make some money. Now, when Facebook looks at your business profile, well, now you're a business customer of the platform. Obviously, as a business customer of the platform, well, you're not going to probably look at that much content, right? Because you're a business owner, right? You're somebody that wants to get business for your own business. And so Facebook has a direct incentive to get you to spend money on the advertisements, right? So you can get some leads, you can get some customers, you can get some money coming in the door. So with these 2 different profiles, even though they look very similar or almost same exact looking, right, there's actually a massive back-end difference, or we're looking at a difference of completely opposite incentives. And that's why if you go to most realtors, I can tell you right now, there's a 99% chance if you go to your Facebook business page, you actually look at your posts, there's a 99% chance you probably have 0 engagement, 0 comments, 0 likes, or you have like a couple, right? Just kind of not make it too obvious on the Facebook side. So that's why a lot of times so people kind of like, okay, I don't want to be too personal, right? I don't want to use my personal profile. I just use the business profile. That's why a lot of people fail with Facebook organic marketing, is because they're using the wrong exact channel. They're using a channel where Facebook basically is saying, hey, go out and spend some money on ads. It's not enough, right? So let's talk about what to do instead. And what to do instead is actually to use your Facebook personal page for your marketing, but do it in a very different way than what most people are doing. And because what most people, if they use their Facebook personal page, right, they sort of post a bunch of ads, bunch of like just listed, just sold, or it's very like serious type of real estate content. And this comes down to the paradigm they're approaching the platform from, right? They're approaching the paradigm of like, hey, I'm going to this platform and I just want to take something, right? Give me the leads, give me the customers, give me something, right? And that's why people kind of advertise. And so instead of going from advertising frame, which obviously will not get you the actual result that you want to approach the Facebook personal page. So you want to use the personal page for your marketing because it's going to give you more organic reach, but you want to approach it more from a place of building those relationships. So think about it from a point of view of, okay, I have these 1,000 people, I have 2,000 people, I have here Sally, Jack, all these people I know from high school, I have these people I know from university, I have these neighbors here, right? I have these people, there's a group of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people, and they're my friends here on Facebook, right? Well, with these people, how would I act with them normally, right? If I meet them at the barbecue party, if I go to somewhere and I meet them, right? Obviously, the first thing you're not gonna do, right? It's not gonna be like, hey, dude, like, come out, let's sell your house, let's buy a house together, right? You're not gonna say that. You're gonna ask about how their day's going. You're gonna ask about, okay, what their life is like, how their family's doing. You're gonna be building more of these relationships, and that's actually what realtors always do. When you meet a realtor, they're very relationships-based people. They like to talk to people. They like to keep relationships, but for some reason, when people go to Facebook, right, it's just completely opposite, and it's like very odd thing, but for some reason that is. So instead of doing that, what you want to do instead over on Facebook with your personal profile, there's two main things. So number one is engaging with other people's posts. So actually, when you go to your Facebook feed and you open that up, you'll start to see these posts from Sally, from Jack, all these neighbors, right? It's hard to see those posts. And what you want to do is you want to leave an engagement on those posts. So let's say somebody is doing a barbecue party or just we're at a restaurant. Leave a thoughtful comment and ask a question. I made another video about the ACA formula before you can check out about that topic. So without going too deep into that. But that's the first thing you want to do on your Facebook personal page is actually engage with other people's posts, because what's going to happen is now you're leaving some value to them, right? You're giving some value to them, you're leaving your thoughts, you're leaving the feelings, but obviously you're also boosting their posts. Now, the second thing you want to do on your Facebook personal page is to post content, but post content that's going to be more again based on the relationship-based situation. And obviously there's a 13-step content framework called the IC framework we'll leverage with some of our private clients. And just to give you a little glimpse about what this looks like, you can see here some of the posts our clients are doing. So a lot of this has to do with personal lifestyle, business lifestyle, storytelling, and really more like personal like approach to the marketing. And let's talk about also why Facebook business page actually matters. So Facebook business page matters, but it matters when you start running advertising. And so when you start running your listing lead generation ads, you start running your omnipresence type of retargeting ads, you start running these types of things through the business page. So you start to send money on ads. At that point, people will start to actually go to the business page and people start to actually see content from the business page. So I would say probably 99% of the traffic you'll ever get in the lifetime of your Facebook business account will be actually through this paid advertising side of things. And so at this point, Facebook business page does matter, because when people look at the ads, they click on the profile, they go to the actual business profile, and they start checking it out. And that's when you start to get some maybe traffic, some people checking out the post, etc. Also from the business side. But remember, this is because people saw advertisements. So at that point, right, you have spent some money on ads, and they come from the ads to the business profile. So really, unless you're spending money on your Facebook business page, right, it should really not matter. It's really about 1% difference as far as that goes. You still want to optimize, you still want to keep it clean, just in case somebody goes to check it out. But honestly, for 99% of the people, unless you spend money on ads, that should not even be your consideration. You shouldn't even think about it. So having said that, this was a very short video, but that's a very crucial point. So when you actually go on Facebook, start looking at your personal profile and utilizing that personal profile. If you're not getting any clients right now from that personal page, realize that yes, you have to do some work to post some personal content. You obviously have to create some pictures, you have to create some posts, but realize the actual benefit of that, because if you are able to get yourself one listing a month, that's $100,000 per year. 2 listings a month, that's $200,000 per year. And if you're in a higher price range market, let's talk about Los Angeles, San Diego, we're talking about $200,000 a year, $400,000 per year. And the only thing you gotta do differently is most times just to use a different profile and just to create different types of content. And that's it, you're able to start getting listings, you're able to start getting customers. So very short video. If you found this useful, leave a comment below, leave some of your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next one.